received your instructions earlier. As a reminder, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch him up. Good luck.
Is this and who is the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet? A referee in charge, Harvey Duck, and we are underway. And wants him to be ready to counter and move your feet, because he realizes Spence is going to bring the pressure. There's a left over the top by Spence to begin this second round. A minute has elapsed here in this second round. You know that Spence wants to make it a fight, whereas Crawford more resigned. A combination there by Crawford. Glancing blows. 100 seconds remaining in the second. There's a left over the top by Spence. And now Spence going, attacking Terence Crawford. Spence is getting going early. That favors Spence. Back comes Crawford with the jab. Down goes Spence. How quickly that changes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Taking a look at it. That was a jab. He was really off balance, is what it seemed like for Spence. He seemed off balance. It landed, but Spence. Floyd Mayweather just told me that Spence is too big. He goes, he's sucking himself. And now Spence trying to whack Crawford. Going to the body. Here we go. It's what we thought. They are going to start to go toe-to-toe and hammering away upon each other. Crawford looking to unload, but Spence cannot get too careless and remain in the pocket. Crawford is so relaxed in there. He's unfazed. There's a right hook that caught the chin of Spence. Crawford pushes Spence off of him. We are in the final minute of this third round. There's a strong jab by Crawford. A left and a right hook that caught Spence on the top of his head. A right hook upstairs. 50-0, he knows what it's like to be winning on this stage. He set the standard for that here in Las Vegas. This one's scheduled for 12. You see Errol Spence trying to enter in with the jab, a straight left for Crawford. Errol Spence, I believe, his mouth as well. Right hook to the body by Spence. You're Brian McIntyre telling Terence Crawford Spence is going to reach and he's going to get careless. Keep moving your feet. There's a left, big left by Crawford. Oh my goodness, what a shot by Crawford, followed by a right hook, but back comes Spence. There's a big left by Crawford, backing up Spence, and digging to the body. Spence is hurt. Spence is hurt. And my goodness, Terence Crawford looks unbelievable. He's starting to beat up Errol Spence Jr. Round 5, you see power punches. So Floyd Mayweather tells me he's stumbling and he hasn't been hit, and that's a factor. As you see the power punches. Stiff jab by Crawford, and look at this. The work rate of Crawford. Take a look back at the beginning of this round. Absolutely mesmerizing stuff here. A left over the top by Crawford. Now if you look at it, if you see, Spence is a bit reluctant to throw. He enters on the inside and he ate a right hook. And now Crawford is unloading big shots as Spence barreling into Crawford as we are now at the midway point. But Errol Spence so determined. Holds 3 world titles. All right, hook to the body by Crawford. All right. Floyd Mayweather told me that he feels Errol needs to move up after this fight because he's training himself. Big left by Spence. That might have backed up Crawford. The best punch of the fight for Spence of 200, a 44% connect percentage. Spence 54 of 265, a 20% connect percentage. A right hook upstairs by Crawford. Crawford is willing to throw power punches from unorthodox angles, and I think that is frustrating. So far, it has been a sensational performance from Terence Crawford as he's dealing with the aggression of Errol Spence. Unlike any other opponent. Oh, big shot, and Errol buckled momentarily. See that jab followed by... I don't know why Harvey Dock is inserting himself for no reason. Did not agree with that interjection. 75 seconds, there's a straight left, and you're seeing Spence's face showing the wear and tear. Terence Crawford looking to become the first male boxer to be undisputed in 2 divisions. Crawford, power punch-wise, through the first half of the fight, 60 of 110, an amazing 55% connect percentage. Spence, 46 of 123, a 37% connect percentage, and now Crawford is starting to walk down Errol Spence. Who would have thought that would have been the case as this fight evolved? But Crawford, he is so dynamic and explosive and can hit you from a litany of angles. And here comes Spence, though, as Crawford, and down goes Spence for the second time in the fight. And Spence is hurt. This might be the end. Can he finish off Errol Spence Jr. and fulfill and further his legacy? Can he be the first undisputed welterweight champion in the 4-belt era? Crawford, big shots. Spence is hurt. Harvey Dock watching the action. The straight left for Crawford. Crawford in total control. And Crawford advancing forward, hammering away on the body of Spence. Final moments of the 7th. A big shot. Down goes Spence for the 3rd time in the fight at the end of the 7th. Spence Jr. Here's the second knockdown. That right hook on the... What you are seeing is a special talent. Both men special talents, but Terence Crawford here in this matchup for best pound-for-pound supremacy. But Spence is, I think, just trying to gather himself. And now Crawford picks up the pace. A right hook to the body. Under a minute left. Curious to see if Crawford is resigned. Right now Crawford unloads. A right hook, and he shakes up Spence. And now Spence goes backwards. Would be an understatement. Spence needs something massive to try to swing some type of momentum his way. And is demonstrating why he is the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Now still, there's the last third of the fight. Stiff jab that snapped back the head of Spence, and now Crawford coming forward. Crawford picking up the pace. The jab moved Spence, and here comes Crawford. Crawford looking for the finish as Spence's face is a bloody mess. Terence Crawford is just a special fighter. A right hook upstairs, and Crawford has Spence hurt again. A right hook that wobbles him. Spence might be going down again, and this one is over. He is undoubtedly the undisputed and best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. A 9th-round stoppage for Terence Bud Crawford. For the 35-year-old, you might as well make Omaha, Nebraska, and say once again, it is title town, because Terence Crawford is bringing back not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 welterweight championships of the world home to Omaha. What a obliteration of Errol Spence Jr. A proud champion is Spence. He went out on the shield. But Terence Crawford, simply spectacular here tonight.
The undisputed welterweight champion of the world, Terence Bud